We're back at 6:45. This is what it looks like right now at KCI. And just hours ago, a plane that was forced to make an emergency landing in south central Kansas landed here.
So take a look at the path that Southwest flight took overnight after taking off from Dallas. The flight apparently experienced some turbulence, and witnesses say it rapidly dropped while in flight.
It was diverted to Wichita and eventually made it to Kansas City just around after 3:30 this morning. And we heard from passengers on that flight.
41 Action News reporter Sarah Blake is out at KCI. She talked to the passenger on that flight. Sarah.
Yeah, good morning. One good thing to report is that there were no injuries in this whole ordeal, but it was still surprising to those passengers. They described it as somewhat chaotic. You know, they didn't know why the oxygen masks were coming down in front of them. Let's take a look at some of these pictures that we got from a passenger who posted them on social media. You can see that some of the folks are wearing those oxygen masks, and the post describes the intense turbulence they felt as the cabin depressurized, and one of the posts described the flight as the scariest flight she's ever taken. But we did speak to one of the passengers who got here around 4 o'clock this morning. He was supposed to get here at 9:30 last night, but of course when they diverted to Wichita, they had to figure out what was going on, and now he's going to have to figure out what he's going to do this morning, be a little bit late to work. And let's hear what he described the scene in Wichita as.
You know, the gate agents in Wichita are trying to figure out what to do with us. Some people are still in Wichita because their flight wasn't, you know, this was a through flight from what was going on after it's landed here. So those folks had to be dealt with differently. You know, the folks in Wichita did a great job, but still it was a lot of questions nobody had answers to.
Well, we asked a question to Southwest Airlines. Why did all of this happen? As I said earlier, we do know that the cabin depressurized, and the passengers said that they felt like the plane was doing a nosedive. That's all we know at this point, and they haven't responded back to us, giving us an answer for why exactly this happened. But once we find out, we'll let you know. We're live at KCI. I'm Sarah Blake, 41 Action News.